Hey, guys, come on in. Yeah. Please have a seat. Yeah, come on in, right this way. Hi, guys. Nice to meet you both. My name is Mark. I am an associate broker here at the Gold Coast Real Estate Group. Yes. So I have you both down here for an introductory meeting. Great, perfect. Okay, so if you guys aren't already aware, typically how our introductory meetings go is we'll get to know each other a little bit. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. You guys can tell me a little bit about yourselves. I'll tell you a little bit about our brokerage, and I will tell you the services we provide. And then we'll flip it back to you. You guys can tell me about what it is that you are looking for. We'll get to know about, what it is you're looking for. Like I said, your budget, your home, what you have in mind. And we'll start to paint a picture, if you will, of the dream home you guys are looking for. All right. So it's a really big step in finally being ready to look at homes. And I'm sure you guys have taken a lot of work to get here. And let me be the first. I'm sure I'm not, but let me congratulate you guys on this big step. Seriously, it is huge. And I'm really glad that I can be a part of this, and the Gold Coast Realty Group can help you out. So a little bit about myself. I am from the East Coast. I have been living here in California for the past 6 years. I have held my license here in California for all 6 years. I have also hold a license on the East Coast. I started out as a real estate salesperson. Then I took the exam and got my broker's license. We started this realty group in 2014. That was with my brother. He is the other associate broker. And we've been serving the greater Los Angeles area for the past 6 years. Pardon me, these chairs. So that's a little bit about us. We help clients find homes. We do rentals. We do leases. We do a number of services. And, we solicit potential clients to buy and sell rent properties, advise clients on prices, mortgages. We talk to you guys about market conditions and what we're seeing right now, and related information. But ultimately, we're going to be comparing properties to determine a competitive market price today so we can get you the best deal and something that fits in your budget. So there's a little bit about me. I do have some papers that I will give to you guys. Let me see where those are. And on this paper, these will just have included some information about myself and my brother, Gold Coast Realty Group, and some stuff that we have listed right now through our database. And we'll get that sent to you. We'll hand that to you before you leave. So there's a little bit about myself. Is there anything else? Any other questions? Okay. Yeah, and if you do have questions, feel free to just ask as we go, and anything is fair game. Okay, let's get into some questions about you guys. So, I like to get to know my clients a little bit on a personal level, I hope. Where are you guys from? Okay. Oh, from Georgia. Okay, how long have you been living here in California? Past 2.5 years? Okay, so what brought you out here? Oh, so your brother. Yeah, similar story. Me and my brother have been doing real estate for a while, and then so he's like, I'm going to California, I want to start a brokerage, and I started the classes online to just transfer my license to California, and he had been already out here for a year. And so I was able to do transition seamlessly. But like I was gonna say, I was following my brother out here as well. Okay, very cool. And then, so where are you guys living right now? Okay, so you're living in Lakewood. Yeah, I used to live in Long Beach. Yeah, right next to Lakewood. And so, what is your current situation looking like? Are you guys renting? Do you have a mortgage? Are you looking to sell? What is your current living situation looking like? Wow, that's an incredible setup. Why do you guys want to leave that? Oh, so her parents, they're looking to sell the property. So you've been living there for the past 2.5 years, rent free, but they want to sell the home now so they can buy, so they can move and get their retirement home and get their retirement funds. Yeah, I just want to make sure I have that correct. Okay, well, that's incredible. I'm sure you guys have been able to save a lot of money in that regard. It's unfortunate that this is coming to a close, but ultimately it is going to push you guys towards getting your dream home, and I'm glad. So that's great. Now we're gonna start getting into some of what I like to call the stencil. We're gonna start really getting the framework, if you will, of what it is that you guys are looking for. So then we can start going out and doing the work, setting up some showings, and getting you guys in. So you are living in Lakewood right now. Do you guys want to stay in the LA County area, or are you looking to move to Orange County? Where do you guys see yourself wanting to live? And then, with this being said, I need to know if there's room for compromise or if there's not, okay? You guys let me know. Yeah, absolutely. I think looking at some homes in Orange County is great. It definitely comes with a price tag. A lot of my clients have recently been relocating to the Long Beach area. It is the last town of LA County. It sits there on, let's see, it's a really great town. I used to live there. And you'll not necessarily have that price tag of Orange County, but you can have the relative closeness to being in that area. So Long Beach has a population of 450,000, and that's of 2021. Okay, so we'll put Orange County down. And is there a town in Orange County you're looking for? Okay. So you still want to be close to the LA area. Okay, so maybe Seal Beach, Sunset Beach, Huntington. Now, and then we'll put Westminster down too. Now, are you willing to be any further into LA County, and are you willing to be any further out into Orange County? Okay, all right. Perfect. So we have that established, just where you want to live. It's as simple as that. It's just the boundaries of where you want to live. Perfect. You know what? Let me grab one thing out of my bag. I typically like to get rolling here on my water with a little hydration packet. Hydro Boost Rapid Hydration Drink Mix. Boom. All right. Yeah, well, we had one of the reps come through, and they just dropped off a ton of these things. So I haven't tried one yet, no. Tear across. Ooh, I got hit with it. I thought this was going to be a little bit more straightforward. My apologies. Oh my gosh, what's happening? There we go. Or not? There we go. Now we might have some other clients walking into the office. I apologize if it gets a little loud here. Okay, sorry for that. Yeah, I just gotta stay on top of this, All right, let's see, where were we? Okay, so we got the area where you're looking for. You're looking for the furthest into LA County. You would do is Long Beach, and then as far into Huntington as Westminster, as far into Orange County as Huntington and Westminster. Now, what is it you guys are looking for in the area where you're living, okay? Schools, good schools, okay. Access to public parks. Okay. Now, do you want that walking distance, okay? Right, we want good schools, access to public parks. What about, I like to also ask my clients, grocery stores, shopping, where do these rank on your priorities? Do you guys do one big grocery haul a month? Are you guys doing in and out? You need to grab something, you like to do a little shopping. How close do you need to be to these things? Okay, so you guys want to be relatively close, no more than a half mile. Absolutely, I feel the same way. Okay, guys, so we got that. We got the schools, the access to public parks, half mile to grocery stores and shopping center. Is there anything else that you guys are looking for in the area that you're living in? Well, if you can't think of a few things, here's some other things that clients might not think of that we come up with later. Let me pull this up so we can just discuss some of them. All right. Now, one big thing we didn't talk about, and sorry, I'm getting a message there. One thing we didn't talk about, we should go over is commute times. Now, I typically want to transition into this part of the conversation as its own category. But yeah, with that being said, I assume you want to live in the LA County and Orange County area because it's relative to your works. And oh, okay, so you both work remotely. You love to hear it. We love to hear it. That's great. So that really allows you guys to spend a lot of time with your children as well. Okay, so the commute isn't a factor. I guess we can take a closer look at local amenities. We talked about schools, access to public parks, which are some amenities, and also the shopping centers. Do you guys need a community pool? Do you guys need a community rec center? Do you want to be close to gyms, a YMCA? Any of these things coming into mind? Do you need to be close to your doctor's office, to your dentist? Okay. Yeah, I guess when you are working remotely and you already have access to the school, you don't necessarily concerned. It sounds like you're saying you're not as concerned about being close to the dentist office or anything else. As long as you can be near a park, your children can get to school, and you guys can get to the grocery store. Those are your main things. Everything else isn't relevant or isn't a factor. Okay, perfect. So we've looked at what area you're looking at, what you want to live in. We looked at what you want within the area near the home. So we're making some progress here and starting to paint a picture of what it is that you guys want. Okay, so let me pull up a few more documents here, and you guys just relax so we can transition into the next part of this conversation. Okay. Yeah, I just give me 1 second. Thank you, guys. No, I didn't want to click that. No, that's not it. Thank you, guys. Yeah, just let me get this pulled up for us. Okay. All right, guys. So we've talked about, the area you want to live in, what you are looking for in that area. Now, a few other things before we start talking about your budget, and I start talking about the process of buying and closing on a home, and I give you guys some information on mortgages and other mortgage agents I know that I can recommend to you guys. Before we get into that, let's see. What was the... 1 second, pardon me. I'm getting an email here. Okay, so I want to paint a picture of your guys' financial situation if you can talk about this. Now, do you guys have any outstanding debts to your income ratio that are going to stop you guys from being able to purchase the home you like? So typically when we talk about that sort of things, we're talking about, do you have a large car payment? Do you have college tuition payments that you're still making? Do you have interest on things? Because when we get into the home buying process, there can be things that come up, and outlying other expenses can become much more relevant than they previously were thought to be. So you have closing costs when you buy a home, you have property taxes, you have home insurance, you have a down payment. These are all factors into it. Okay, so you both own your cars outright. Perfect. Okay, and then you both have a little bit of college tuition debt left. Okay. Now, is that anything significant that has been an issue for either of you to handle? Okay. All right. Perfect. Well, those are the other questions I wanted to have, just so we don't get in over our heads and I don't want my clients getting excited. And then these little things start to pop up out of the woodwork, and you're like, hold on, what's going on? So we just want to have that conversation, and I'm glad we could talk about that and get that, we're on the same page there. So now we want to talk about purchasing your home, what is your agreed upon budget? Now, when I say that question to my clients, I'm saying, what is the most you would feel you can spend? Now, remember, you guys aren't going to be buying your house outright. Yeah, you're going to have a mortgage. So we just need to be able to get the down payment, and you need to have a mortgage rate that you can afford. But with that being said, you still want to look at the long-term price and how much it's all going to cost in total. So you guys can, if you want to sell the home later on, does it make sense? If, how long is the mortgage going to take? At what rate? And those are questions afterwards, but ultimately it's relevant to what the whole price is. Okay. That's a great budget. Yeah. That's a great budget. I hate when I have clients come in here and they just don't have a realistic budget that isn't relevant to the areas they're looking for. That can be a difficult conversation, but you guys have had these past 2.5 years to really save and really build a future for your family here and your children. And really, it sounds like, without any of these outstanding costs or debt, you've really been able to save almost, I don't know, like what, 70? Oh, you guys have done 78% of your income. Perfect. Okay. So now that I've painted where you want to live, what you're looking for in the area, and what your budget is, I can start going to work for you guys, okay? What that means is I use company resources. I use the database that we've built up. As the brokerage, we have access to the MLS, the multiple listing service, and I start to set up showings for you guys. I start talking to other realtors. I start talking to other brokerages. I start seeing what is out there, and we start to get you guys on showings. I start to send you guys information on properties, property values. I can start getting you guys information with good mortgage agents that we recommend. And we start to talk to you guys about what the market conditions are. Now, again, this is just an introductory meeting. I wanted to get to know you. You guys obviously want to get to know me and more about the brokerage. But yeah, so we're going to start sending you all this related information. And we're going to start comparing properties to determine what is a competitive market price right now. And, again, I'll just start soliciting potential clients who are looking to sell. So that's what it looks like on my end. Now that you are aware of that, what you'll be leaving with today is more information about myself and the brokerage, okay? And this introductory meeting, like we had already said, is free of cost. You guys take this home. Information about me and the brokerage, okay? I'm writing this down for you guys. You will also get information about recommended mortgage agents. You will have a list of all current properties that are in our portfolio right now. And you will also get, information on market conditions here in Southern California right now. And what you guys can do is take this home and look over it. And on the back page here, let's see. Make sure we have everything that you need. And then you'll have our brokerage fees. Okay, and we have our commission costs. All right, and then so that's all the information you guys need to look over if you guys want to move forward with doing business with our brokerage. So you guys take a look at this, go sit down with your family, with your grandparents, with your parents. And we want to make sure this works for everyone. We're not here to haggle. We're not here to rip anyone off. That's not what we've built our business on, and that's not how we conduct ourselves. So we want this to be a fit for all of us, okay? So again, take that information, take a look at it, and then give us a call. I have my number on here. This is my personal number. You can call me, text me any day of the week between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. I will be available. All right? It was really a pleasure getting to know you both. Absolutely. Again, just take some time, take a look at it, let us know, and then we can ultimately get working on finding your guys' dream home. Thank you. It was a pleasure. I look forward to hearing from you both. Yeah. Have a great rest of your afternoon, and the door's there. If you guys want to grab some waters on your way out, we also have LaCroix. Feel free. All right. Thank you guys. Have a great day.